Hey, Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Tonight we are going to give another try at Unreal Engine 5.4. Actually, I launched a compilation and it worked at the end, but we still have some issues with our project. So the issue with our project are mostly related to some deprecated methods plus some plugins that actually have been changed due the course of the different releases, and they are not compatible and they are not fully compatible anymore, so we have to do some changes. And I was just thinking, let me just see one thing, because actually we don't have a 5.4, right? We don't have a 5.4, so we will not see the change. Yeah. So the only way would be to install it. It is super annoying, by the way. Okay, let's do one step at a time. One step at a time. The first thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to basically do a comparison between this plugin doesn't compile anymore, which was the voiceover plugin, right? Doesn't compile anymore, and we have to understand exactly why, and we have to fix it. So the problem is that I need another 500 or so gigabytes. We always have a problem of space, which seems incredible, but unfortunately. Okay, we can do it on E again. Okay, we can do it on E again. We can do it on E again. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, because basically I need the plugin for 5.1 to compare the changes that I did myself, right? Because I did some changes to it and I would like to understand what they are, right? So we are going to compare every file. We are going to compare every file I don't know if I want to compare it with this. Yeah, with this is okay anyway. Yeah, with this is okay. No. Mistakes were made. No, I need to compare the 5.1 that is default, right? Yeah, exactly. With my version of it, right? And my version of it is here. Exactly. That is what we have to compare. So we are trying to understand if I did any manual changes to these files. How it is possible that it's different? Because probably I just ported the same plugin without doing changes. I think I did, yep, I think I ported the same plugin from 4.7, from 4.27 without changing it, because you see that there are already But I would say the changes are probably minimal, right? Changes are probably minimal. So this is 5-1. No, this is mine. No, I want mine to be first. Well, otherwise I'm getting super confused. I want mine to be first and that plugin being, yeah, exactly. So I want to compare it this way, where this is the source and destination. Okay, so here you see that, okay, for log, they are not using log temp anymore. They're using their own log, and it is fine. Here there is something that's being commented out. Fine, 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 fine. I would say that none of these changes are relevant. Okay, so this file, no changes. Now, what about this file? This file is only logs. Okay. No changes. Fantastic. This file, hopefully there are 0 changes, right? But I'm not 100% sure, so I want to... Here there are some significant changes, but they seem still to be refactoring, right? You see that something has been named... Sorry, why is the opposite again? Ah no, it was correct. So they refactored the other way? It's a bit weird. Yeah. These are just logs. There is just refactoring. This one actually I don't know, but it's commented out or no? No, it's not commented out. Set source chain effect asset path. There is something different there for sure. But this seems to be reset volume when silenced. Here the changes are definitely visible. But what I'm searching changes that I did myself, right, to this. And I don't see any of these changes. First, I don't recognize them, and second, they are mostly refactoring. Now, unfortunately, here there is a significant change. Hello, Hula. I have some problem with the upgrade. Well, I don't have problems. I mean, I'm working on it. The upgrade is not just a click and go. We have 200,000 lines of project, so it's not, you know, just a click and upgrade. This part is completely different. This part is completely different. For sure it's not something I did, right? So I don't see anything here. Voice actor found actor. Radio sub channel contain. Here it is. PS added check GM or player. Okay, so this is my addition. This is my addition. This is my addition. Okay. So we will have to understand. Unfortunately, we cannot compare with the original because the original was in 427. So something that we didn't really, so we didn't upgrade this plugin in a very long time. So here there was a found actor, microphone speak component, RPC, receive voice from server, right? Which is basically this line, right? This line at the end. If it contains radio channel. Yeah, there are two versions. One with a radio channel subscribed and the other one which is the generic. And we modified only the generic. So receiver PC voice from server. So this line is the same as this line, right? This line is pretty much this line with some small differences, but I think it's very small, if at all. Yeah, there is an additional parameter or no. Yeah, there is an additional parameter, this one. But yeah, pretty much I will have to redo. Now, I don't know if yeah, I will basically have to redo this piece. Right? So I will have to yeah, which is basically just doing a check, right? If the player is now the only thing that I don't understand is this he, right? A player voice chat actor is GM, so probably we extended, right? We extended this class to actually have a GM flag. E-voice chat PS mode. Also, this one is extended. Okay, so let's try to save it. So the first change is inside microphone speak component, right? CPP, and at line whatever 467 roughly. And basically I can copy the wall thing, but basically my addition is only this piece, right? From here to here actually. It's only this piece. And there is the one that is basically checking if you are a GM or not. Now here it seems to be all good. Here seems to be all good. Transmit data to other and local. I don't know. So the rest seems to be all okay. I think that was the major change, but I think there is also another one where we are extending the member class, the member. So we added the new. Okay, so all of this is pretty much okay. Okay, so this was a good one. So we found at least one place where actually things were different. Wow, and this one is also heavily changed. I don't see anything crazy. I don't see anything crazy in here. There are a lot of changes anyway. This has been nearly redone, right? I don't know. Maybe there are new functionality like attenuation, microphones, and so I think it just contains new stuff. And oh my god. Okay, I would say on this one there is nothing plane shift specific, so in theory we can use it as it is. Okay, and in this one there is 0. Now I think that in the public side there is no example. No, there are no examples. Okay, but anyway, in the public side, let's see the public side, right? Player's voice actor, I think, is the one that we changed. But let's check them all just to be sure. Okay, no differences. No differences. Yeah, there are some differences, but yeah, there are a bunch of new functions that I don't know exactly what they do, but at the moment we don't care. At the moment we don't care. Okay. I think that is fine. Now, voice actor is probably the one that is changed. Let's see. Receive. Player voice actor, constructor, delegate, is GM. Yep. Now this part, I didn't flag it as singleton local. It seems that this part is something I added, but I'm not really sure about this one, right? This one has just been moved there, okay. Raw microphone gain has been moved here, okay. And so the only two, yeah, there's only these two lines. Okay, good. Only these two lines. So in player voice actor, so the second change is that in player voice actor, in player voice chat actor.h, right? We have these two lines added, right? I think it would always be good if we can have a PS added, so flag GM, right? I think it would always be nice if we can. For the rest, I don't think. I hope this one I didn't add myself. This one is basically gone, huh? This RPC client ask mic enabled. I don't see it on this side. Mic enable, cannot find. So on this side does not exist. Well, it existed on the. What? Bro, it's a copy paste. What do you mean? Huh? You're stupid or what? Okay. Seems it's not finding it. Okay. So he finds it only here. I don't know if that is something that I added, but hopefully not. RPC client. RPC client. This one I don't know. This one we can put it as a question mark, right? Because I really don't know if we added this one, right? I don't know. Maybe it just went away with the different new versions. Possible. Okay. So we basically analyzed it all because there is nothing else, right? There is nothing else. So now what we want to do, we want to download, we want to install on 5.4, yeah, exactly, our plugin, right? And I think we can just substitute it completely because we have seen, and we will do just those two changes, right? So EU 5.4 plugins, marketplace, voice chat, right? I think we can copy all of this. Well, the binaries probably we don't need. The intermediate we don't need, right? So it's only resources, I guess. I don't know if we copied only the source, or I think we copied only the source in my installation, or what? Let me see. PS plugins. No, we actually copied everything. Okay. Well. Fine. Okay, so I think I can just override, right? I think I can just override the whole thing. Or I can even delete it and copy it again. Yeah, I think it's easier if I just delete it and copy it again. I think I will just delete it. This is anyway a copy, so we don't really care about it. And then we take it back from here. And now we go and apply those two changes, right? We go and apply those two changes. So microphone speak component. I don't know if the line will be the same, but uh-oh, absolutely not. Super different. It looks super different. Okay. Okay, it looks very different from 5.1 to 5.4 they did additional changes. So, well, I mean, what we know is that there was this thing, right? There was this thing, receive voice from server, right? So if we search that, here it is. If it's global, else, okay. That is the place. This is exactly the place. Yeah. So let me see if they did it very differently or not. So here there is a use range. If we are not using range, then it's a voice chat like Counter-Strike. Yeah, well, I think we have to go and see 1 second because I need to understand what was that. Source. It's opening it here. Okay, well, no, I don't want to open it here, otherwise we will confuse ourselves because there will be two files with the same name. Opening Visual Studio, I think we will just confuse ourselves. Yeah, so we didn't change the uses range, no range. We modified the range one, right? We modified the range one. So this piece we leave it as it is. And now let me see the difference between yeah, this and that. Is actually fairly different, but because we have this PS added, so if is global, blah blah blah. So yeah, we have to basically copy this, right? And there is PS added, and you know, and yeah, there is PS added is all this piece. You know what I will do though? I think I will do something like this. Because it's even more clear, right? Where the PS added starts and where the PS added ends, so that we are sure that we know exactly the block. Yeah, we are modifying inside 543. Yeah, exactly. So this piece we changed and it seems to be exactly the same, so it's an easy change, which is nice. And then we have another one in player voice chat actor, right? Player voice chat actor. Wow, I have too many directories, boys. Too many versions of Unreal. Okay, we are searching the 5 point, yeah, this one. Okay, this file. Right, and in this file, I mean, the position doesn't really make a difference, can be actually anywhere. We can put it here at the bottom. We can put it here at the bottom, I think it's okay. And we will add these two things, okay? So now in theory we have the new plugin with our changes. If it will work, I have no idea, but let's just try to build it and see what happens. I'm using Visual Studio at the moment and not JetBrain Rider, only because I don't want to add complexity over complexity. So I will switch to JetBrain as soon as the Visual Studio works. Warning: reference directory Visual Studio 2015 does not exist. Interesting. Well, that is only because we didn't import the zlib directory, yeah, the zlib thingy into the. We didn't. That's kind of weird, though. Okay. Why not? That is kind of strange, huh? So in theory, searching zlib128, and here we have zlib13. How it is possible that it's different? Because it's inside the engine. because it's inside the engine. It's not inside our plane shift plugins, right? So they decided to switch to a newer version of zlib, pretty much, which is a bit annoying, but fine. I mean, okay. It is a bit annoying because the complexity, boys, is the compilation of Mac and Linux on this. But being an Unreal Engine core change, I assume that this will be available on Mac and Linux in the same way, right? So I'm expecting that the same directory exists also. Fuck, there is a new mosquito. No! We have a new mosquito in the house. GG, bro. We have a new mosquito in the house. Yeah, because I opened the windows just to have some fresh air, and they immediately came in. The flying vampires. Motherfuckers. Well, we'll see. But anyway, this should be different than this, right? So this should be third party zlib, then 1.3 without a v, and then include and then lib. Now include and lib. The problem is that it doesn't. The include seems to be generic, so the include seems to be the same, right? Despite the, but I don't know if this is really true. Your electric mosquito killer. Yes, I have it here next to me. Is the tennis racket. I have it next to me, and if he's trying to fly around, the problem is that I have to see it. They are very sneaky, right? They don't show themselves, these bastards. So here, and here is different though, because for the lib, you see that is lib win64, and then here I don't know, is, yeah, vs seems to be gone, so there is only release, and then there is the zlib static. Also the name changed. Zlib static. Okay, let's try like that. What we are trying to do, we are trying to have, you know, our project upgraded. Warning errors. Unable to find class. E-voice chat PS mode. Unable to find the e-voice chat PS mode. Well, is actually inside, right? Is actually inside. Yeah, exactly. It's actually inside player voice chat actor. It doesn't find this include because it's under a plugin, so probably wants. But I don't think so, because under public, I mean, plugin should be automatically included, right? Why doesn't find this? I mean, in theory, cannot find this either, but maybe because the library didn't compile, the plugin didn't compile. But I cannot compile only the plugin, I guess, unless I open it in a separate. Add range, universal build, right? This is public dependency module name, include path, because it is a module, right? So being a module, so it's similarly to how I access, for example, this, right? I usually go directly into, so if I have like a midi.h, right, which I assume that I imported in my plane shift thingy. MIDI. Probably I didn't use that. It's possible that I used the MIDI interface. No, because I wanted to see. No, I don't remember which one I use, but for sure we are importing. I don't think we need the name of the plugin. I think if I remember right, you need whatever is below public, right? Because all these ones are included, and the name of the plugin should be the same. So my not my target, my whatever, my build, right? My build is adding, yeah, you see here is adding MIDI and MIDI asset, and is adding voice and universal voice chat. So is adding this as a module, right? And so in theory, dependency module names. And so in theory, everything that is below this module in terms of public should be included, right? So this player voice chat actor, right? Player voice chat actor, yeah, exactly. Why is not reading it? It could be that let me do this, because we did some changes and I feel that, so let me redo one thing. Because I didn't finish the fix on the header files. I think I will just delete intermediate. I know it's a bit annoying, but I will just delete intermediate. I will regenerate the project files. It's definitely going to be afraid. Yes. I hope it is. I hope it doesn't attack me. It will attack me for sure, so it will attack me for sure. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You know what I can do? I can go and check the usual places, because there is a place where they tend to stay. Which is beyond this wall. I don't see it. Actually, I don't. Actually, I don't see it. So he's hiding very, very well. He's actually hiding very good. There is something. There is a small thing here dead. I don't know. I don't know if that's it or not. No, I think that's the past one. There is a very, 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 very small. Hello, Video Nomad. Hey, thank you for the subscription for 6 months. Wow, 6 months is something nice. It's big. 6 months. Thank you for your continued support. We are working on. We are working on the porting to Unreal Engine 5.4, which is kind of a big change because we are on 5.1. And you know what? Let me try with Rider. Let me try with Rider just because maybe Rider is a bit smarter in finding some errors. And I think he can help me. I wanted to do it with Visual Studio at the beginning, but now I'm a bit more confident. Is everything broken? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, plugins not compiling, functions not existing. Yeah, it's a bit rough at the moment, but consider that, yeah, we are fairly behind, right? Because we were in 5.1.1, so we are moving 3 releases. And I'm expecting some resistance, right? I'm expecting some resistance, but I think it's a good time to move because 5.4 has some new rigging capabilities and animation editing capabilities that I think we could use. Also as a way for us to stay not too far behind, right? Because I think if we stay too far behind, then it is harder to move, right? So okay, the error is exactly the same. Right, it doesn't see. Why is not giving me anymore that error with the? Because before it gave me an error with all the include files, they were not correct, right? But now it's not giving it to me anymore. Which is a bit weird. Did I put it in a private section maybe? So here is public, right? I should have put it in the public piece. Maybe I put it by mistake in the private section. E-voice chat PS. Wait. We didn't declare it. Mistakes were made. I forgot to copy a piece. Okay. I forgot to copy a piece. Player voice. Wait. I forgot to copy a piece. Yeah, definitely. Here it is. Here it is. We forgot this piece. That's why. Okay. Now we have two, well, actually we have three plugins that we use externally. One is the MIDI asset. The second one is this one, which is the voice chat, and the third one is the ALS, right? Okay, now it's giving me the error of the include. So for whatever reason, Unreal Engine 5.4 is now enforcing that you have your includes, your local include, before the module include, right? So it is now required, so it's an error, right? So if you don't do it, it's an error, and which is a bit annoying, but we can, I mean, it's a simple change, right? Just to move that above. The problem is that it has to be done freaking everywhere, right? In every, I mean, we have so many files. So I already did it in some places, but I didn't do it in all yet. What is this thing, by the way? There is a class. There is an empty class. Okay, fine. I didn't realize we had an empty class somewhere. The problem is that we may have some very old classes. So basically I have to move all these ones above. Stupidly enough, but it's fine. I checked a bit and it seems actually to be a best practice, so that your include file, you know, related to your CPP is the first one. So fine, I can do it. Game tile. It's just long because all of them are wrong, right? All of them, because I always add this PS Unreal as the first, always. I always add that as the first one. So there are hundreds. I don't know how many, but really many. I don't know if there is an automated way of doing this, but I don't think so. So we just have to click on each and do it. This one is NPC Manager. Yeah. Hey, we'll take a bit, guys. Don't hold your breath. It will take a bit to do this. But these are now errors. Cheap views. I don't know really. Perception. PSAI control. So this is basically every file in our project. Every single file in our project. Well, actually every single CPP in our project. You see, many are just those two. Yeah, but they are done all the same way actually. So they are all wrong. I mean, they're all wrong for this new version of Unreal. Action Manager. I don't know if this is really changing anything. I mean, do you think it's changing anything? I don't know, I mean... I don't think it's changing anything. I hope not, because, you know, resolving header issues is always kind of annoying, but let's see. It should not be too long. I mean, yeah, there's like... It's like a lot of files, but should be doable. Cache manager. What? Cache manager doesn't include his own H file? Oh no, it's here. I was like, what? Chat manager. So you can see here all our classes. Now we are in the managers section. So basically we have one class for every major game function, right? So we have combat, chat, cache, command, which is basically the GM chat commands, and so on. These are all our managers. Creation manager. Creation manager is the one for the character creation. By the way, all of this can be removed at this point. Yeah, there is a lot of old stuff in here that can be removed, like server console, database, right? This is all stuff that doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it's called differently. Entity man. I don't know how many there are, but all the errors you see at the bottom is all stuff that we have to change. Meanwhile, tell me something. What did you do today? What are you doing now? Exchange manager. Where is it? Exchange manager. I don't see it. I see it. It was already at the top. It was just not the first. XML parser. Log. This is all stuff that doesn't exist anymore. PS server client. This is all stuff that doesn't exist anymore. GM event manager. Yeah, some of these classes have not been touched recently, so GM event manager. GM event manager. Is this one missing the .h really? Yeah, I think it is. It's this one, but it's not used. Incredible. Group manager. Group manager. Yeah, while I'm here, I'm just deleting some of the stuff that really doesn't make any sense anymore. This is all stuff. This is all useless stuff. Guild manager. I can probably do a global find and substitute of all these ones. It's probably quicker than doing it one by one. Yeah, probably yes. Invite manager. Invite manager. Loot randomizer. This is the one that is giving you the loot, guys. Loot randomizer is a good friend to have. Mail manager. I think anyway this syntax, I mean this rule is in place since already some time. It's just that we missed it, right? So that we didn't comply to it. But it seems that it's not something new. It's just something that we didn't comply and now is required, right? But yeah. It's like an infinite list. There is PS server char. Yeah. PS server char. Question manager. Question manager is when like you invite someone to a group and the question pops up on his screen saying, do you want to join? That's question manager. Quest manager, pretty straightforward, is the one managing all our quests. There is a bunch of super old stuff. Random event. This one is fairly new. You see 2020. You can see the dates at the top. This one is fairly new. Is the generated events. Scripting is very old. Is our scripting language. Server status, I don't know if it's fully working, but it's something that in theory was for to understand if the server was up or down. Oh, slot manager. This guy is a very important guy. Is managing all the inventory and all the movement between of the items in your inventory. So that's a very important one. Spawn manager also very important, is spawning all the NPC. Spell manager is managing casting spells, as you may imagine. Tutorial manager, actually at the moment I think is not used because we don't have a tutorial anymore, but yeah, the idea was that it was managing the different events happening in the tutorial. Like the first time you click on something, the first time you encounter an NPC and things like that. User manager. User manager, I think, is managing logins, if I remember right. Weather manager is actually managing the weather, so when it rains or where there is snow in the game, that is the guy doing it. Work manager is actually the crafting component, so this guy is managing all the crafting that you do in the game. Yeah, this one, fparser is our math script, which is actually taken from an existing library. And we asked the owners to actually give us a specific license for us. So we have it licensed for us. There is a plane shift license of that on top of the standard GPL one, because I wanted to have it on our I mean compatible with our license on non-GPL, and they agreed, so they sent it to me with a different license, which is nice. Now here we are in a very specific area of the code, because Edge is used by the waypoint system to navigate through the map, to have NPC navigate through the map on fixed points. Yeah, you see that basically we have it. We are nearly reaching the end, finally. Location, location CPP. Okay. Math script is our math scripting language, which is different from the other scripting language, because we actually have two. I mean, one is a kind of a superset, but math script is pure math. Name generation. That is actually, I would like to expand this one to have it more specialized per race, so that you can generate names specific to the races. I will do it one day, but I don't know when. But I would like when you select like a dwarf, I would like the name generator to generate dwarf names, right? So that you have an upper end in doing that. PSPAT, yep. This one seems not used, that this one doesn't exist anymore. I hope all this work is actually useful to something. PSPAT network, SHA 256 is the one managing the passwords. And skill cache, the one managing the skills slot, and we're nearly done. SQL wrapper is the database connection, and string utils. Okay, and waypoint is still on the navigation of the NPC on the map. It's a pity that we don't have the names of the people that wrote that piece of code. I may add them because we still have them on SourceForge, but I think it would be kind of cool to have the original authors, right? So the people on the team that actually worked on this. Then it's kind of nice. Okay, so we did that. So let's see what happens now. I mean, you ported from 4 to 5 successfully. So what's if you? Yeah, well, from 4 to 5 was always tough. Now I really need to understand if they deprecated war composition, because if they deprecated war composition, I think we are in trouble. But let's see. Okay, it went a bit further. I don't know what it's doing exactly, but I think it is. I think it is compiling. Yeah, it's compiling. It doesn't say much. I don't know why. Okay, you're starting to get some missing stuff like U navigation query filter. Ay. This is inside ALS. It's actually a part of ALS that we don't use, because there is the Blackboard 3, I think, right? The Billboard, how it's called? Billboard 3? Yeah. So, no, the Behavior 3? The Behavior 3, probably. The Behavior 3. So, this navigation filter seems it doesn't exist anymore. U navigation filter is incomplete. What do you mean is incomplete? Include definition, include, okay. So we have to include this to actually have this guy. I mean, we can do it. I don't know if that is enough. Like maybe before was included through another. Now ALS is another piece that potentially we have to. Actor unreachable code. This is not very nice. What do you mean? Unreachable code? Yeah, because we disabled it. So you consider this an error now? Oh my god. I mean, I wanted it this way. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Fine. Yeah, the problem is that there was some unreachable code inside Actor that is inside Unreal Engine, so He's linking. If he's linking, it's pretty good news. Well, he's only linking this one plugin, huh? But the fact that he's linking is encouraging. Definitely encouraging. Definitely encouraging. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. I didn't see a mosquito recently. Maybe decided to. Maybe he gave up. No? It is building? No, it stopped. Okay. He stopped. Mesh name hides. Oh my god! Yeah, they also added the. They also added the hide class member as an error. As an error now, so they are making our life harder and harder, but probably more and more correct. So yeah, that's fine. We can just change it. I mean, in these areas is not a problem, but in other areas maybe not that simple. Do you think we can go to Unreal Engine 5.4.3 or not? Will we be successful or not? I don't know why it's not giving me all the errors in one shot. I mean, it's giving me one error, then it's stopping, another error, then it's stopping. So every time I waste time waiting the full compilation. Eventually, yes. Okay, well, that's good. I mean, if we win at the end is important already. Ay 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 ooh ay ooh ay 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 ooh ouch. Okay. We got 1,000,000 errors. Now okay, there is really a mistake. Yeah, nice. There is really a mistake. So I typed the owner, I didn't type the familiar. Yep, there is actually an error. Nice. I don't know. I mean, you have it in the client that you are using right now, but it is actually working. Why we do get name? Get name is a very bad idea. It should never be get name. It should be get character full name. That is what it should be. Otherwise, you get the Unreal Engine function, right? We don't want the Unreal Engine function. We want the plane shift function. Okay, that's another small mistake. Clamp identifier not found. Holy shit. What do you mean? You cannot clamp anymore? Why? We cannot clamp? Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't like clamp, but we can multiple choices. What do you mean? Because there are too many. Well, we can use the Unreal Engine one, right? I think there is an FMAT clamp. But I don't know if it works the same way, but maybe. X minimum and maximum, yeah, I think it does. Float, double, or int. Yeah, do you need the... Yeah, exactly. Do you need me to tell you that is an int or no? Or you don't care? Do you care about this or you don't care? Probably doesn't care. But I think we can leave it, no? Okay. Assertion failed. Expect to char. Blah blah blah. C. What the fuck? C because it was a character. There is a const w char. How do I fix this? I have no idea. Yeah, C expect T char, right? Construct a T char from a char like T char my char. Interesting. He's giving you the answer right there. Well, that was very nice of him. Declaration of trans. Oh my god. These ones, guys, these ones are problematic. I know already. These ones are risky. Okay, so here we are inside a crafting code. Here we are inside a crafting code and that I didn't touch in very long time. And there are some hide class members that I did not touch because I didn't really know, you know, if this trans is supposed to create a new one and then use it here, or this one is the global one, right? So I have no idea. So we are inside handle crafting check. We are inside Handly crafting check, and we are checking. Yeah, we're getting the trans by ID. Yeah, here we get the item ID. So I assume that this is all local. I think it should be. Yeah. I think it should be. Yeah. The problem is if I change it here and then I forget one, we are fucked because we are going to use the one that is on the class. Which, by the way, I think it should be deleted. I don't even know why we have one in the class, right? I think it makes no sense. So, okay, so how do we call this? Crafting node, get trade trans. I think we can call it like trade trans. And it's probably okay. But now I have to be sure that I'm actually substituting it everywhere, because if I don't, we are in trouble, huh? Okay. And we have exactly the same problem here. Oh wow. Here we are going deeper. Here, for example, I don't know, right? I don't know if I think it is the same one, but it is. I think it is kind of risky. It's very risky. It's very risky business to do this. Luckily, is highlighting, you know, the. So this should be the last one in theory. I mean, all these changes that we are doing in theory are good also for our real project, right? For our real project. I guess the question is, are we committing to this to the point that we actually switch, right? Because otherwise I'm doing a bunch of changes that then I cannot easily backport to our 5.1 project. You know? Bad name. There's a const char. Can we? Don't remember if you need that or not. What? I mean, we have it in 1 million places. So why it doesn't like it? We have the same in 1 million places, right? Replace S format specifier with suitable HS. Let me recompile 1 second, because I don't know if it's showing me the old error or... Hello Marcelo. What features are of interest to you in a new build? I think the major one is the new rigging capabilities, right?
Hey everyone, Unreal Engine 5.4 is here. Check out some of the highlights. First up, UE 5.4 has powerful new tools for setting up and animating characters directly in the editor. With
So this one is the feature that I'm looking for and I'm interested in, because I would like to understand if we can move away from advanced locomotion one day. I think we will have to, right? We will have to do it. It's just a matter of when, and it's very, very painful to move away from ALS, because we have a lot of stuff built with it, but at the same time we cannot stay forever, right? And we cannot stay forever with that. Oh my god, all these formatting errors, GG. What is complaining about? Percentage C is expecting a T-char. Percentage C, which is the status. The status is what? Q status? Okay, Q status is actually a char. Okay, so it's saying to do T char of this, huh? Okay. It is only in this place? No, it seems that there are other places with the same problem. Class C, so armor status, armor stats, class, get harness, class is a char. Interesting. Interesting. Can we do all those ones in one shot or not? No. RPC client task mic enabled is not a member. So this one is the one that I didn't know if I added it myself or not, but probably yes, I did add it myself, because you see that this one we are calling RPC client task mic enabled is the one that I said I'm not sure that it's there. You see this one? And the problem is that this one does not exist anymore. Deactivate on client, activate on client. I see. Okay. So we have to go back to the comparison between the two and understand why. Universal Voice Chat Pro. So that is my original source, right? And is inside what? Is inside voice actor, yeah. So it's inside player voice actor. So if we go here and we search for that, it's actually a very, very simple function. It's like 3 lines, right? Speak component set active. Let me see if in the new code maybe there is a similar function just with another name, right? Maybe there is. Where do I have my plugins? Where exactly? Plugins. So we need to see if there is inside player voice actor something that is Set active. No, there is no such thing. So it's going into microphone speak component set active. Basically, we enable and disable the wall component. I don't know if there is another way. I mean, I can recreate it. It's not a problem. It's just 3 lines. But I see there is this new mute all, right? And I don't know if mute all is the same though, because here we are muting our microphone, right? Microphone speak component set active enabled. It doesn't look like something that I did. At least I don't remember doing this. So probably was actually part of the... Let me see if we have inside microphone, if we have, because set active doesn't exist here, right? Set active. No, set active does not exist anymore. So set active doesn't exist anymore. No, don't do that. Modular rigging, better retargeting. I see something about generating nav meshes. Hey, that we also need to test all of it. We need to test it because we use a very, I mean, we are a very heavy users of nav meshes and word composition and static lighting. So, I mean, our game is a real game, right? The real meaning is a fairly large game. I mean, the graphics may not be the best, right? But I mean, it's a real thing. So set active does not exist anymore. Oh, wow. Set active does not exist at all. Okay. Well. Microphone speak component. Because probably set active was it was for the tick. We are starting on stopping the component actually. We are not yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, I think it's too complex to redo it now. I would just assume that I added it myself and I will add it again, right? Because at the moment it's too complex to retest it, rethink it. We are in the middle of something else, but we will definitely have to remember to test again the voice chat, because it may actually not work anymore, right? So, or anyway, it may have few problems, so we need to retest it. So I will put it here. We will add our new U function, mic enabled, right? At this point, let me change this whole section so that we see that we added this. Right. And yeah, this one we can just re-implement. It's actually 3 lines, very simple. And we said that this one is what? This one is... Oh fuck, I double clicked again. Okay, fine. This one is this, right? And hopefully this one works as expected. Okay. Let's rebuild it and see. Hey, migrating to a new version is not trivial. It's not trivial at all. I also want to use Marcellum, the new rivers and water bodies, which we never used in 5.0, 5.1, but actually I think that now improved up to a point that is probably good enough. Our water bodies are not very good, right? Rivers and such. I mean, they are not that good. Okay, we got a nice new set of errors. Actually, 31. 31 errors. Yeah, there is this one's become real errors. No. Oh my god. This one is yes, this one is a real error, by the way. Yeah, all this needs to be text, otherwise it will not work. Yeah, there is actually a mistake. I still have a few of those. And we are not using them because these are all debug, you know, these are all extra debug functions that we use only sometimes. Okay, this is a good one because actually this is a change that we did in the engine, right? This is one of the changes that we did in the engine, and I don't know if it's applicable one-to-one also to Unreal Engine 5.4, but I basically changed the XML parser because I need access to some additional functions, and I had to do it. So yeah, we have these three things. One that is fixing the Mac cursor, one that is fixing the Unreal login, and one that is fixing the XML attributes. I think we can just probably redo it manually and then generate the diff file for 5.4, because I don't know if I can just reapply this thing, right? It will probably be different, I assume, but we can check it. Engine, I mean, all this thing, right? Yeah, that's a change that I did to the core. No, it's not this. Oh my god. Is this? Yeah, is this. Okay. Let me see if we can apply the same, but I'm not very positive. 95, 92, 12, 92, 15 in attributes. Huh? Yeah, exactly. So basically I moved this above the private. Exactly. That's the only thing that I did. I only moved this here to make it public. That's the only thing that I did in this file. So yeah, exactly. Is it the only one? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I think it's the only thing that I did. Okay, so this one should be in theory fixed. Let me see the other errors. Oh my god, this one is completely fucked up. Yeah, all this needs to be text, otherwise it will not work. It will not work, my friends. Okay. Okay, this is the same error. There is another formatting issue. Shortest node is actually what? An int? I think it is an int. Yeah, it's an int. Okay, well. Char minimum duration, shortest node. I don't know why it's a D, but fine. Char ID. Couldn't save DB name, huh? Wow. Okay, anyway. The same thing. Yeah, there are a lot of this formatting. Before they were not. They were just warnings. Now they are. I don't know if this will still pop up as a problem, but let's see. Status is a char. So we do teacher. Yeah, these are all good fixes anyway. I mean, in theory, if we don't move to Unreal Engine 5.4, we should backport all of this to 5.1. But I really want to move, so I think we will. What do we do? F string of this? There was another way, no? What is the difference between this and teacher to ANSI? No, ANSI to teacher. Right? Because in theory it's the same. No? The difference is that in the other way it doesn't give the error. But I don't know which one is correct actually. Uh-oh. Okay, let's just recompile 1 second because we fixed a bunch of stuff and maybe... good luck and good night. Okay, good night, Marcelo. Hopefully we will be able to move to 5.4. Hopefully. Hopefully. I will take a bit of time, but I'm fine. I mean, we have tonight, we have tomorrow night, and then I will go in holidays for a bit. But we can start, and then when I come back, we finish it. I don't think we can finish it by tomorrow, by the way. But let's see. Maybe it's easier than we think. I don't know. I received an email, discover the future of video with AI. Deep dive into the AI. Hold on. Yeah, still giving a million errors. Okay. Fine. Scripting. Element name. Name is another teacher. Why we still have names with mainly here, right? Why we still have this as a string, as a const char point? Why everything is not an f string at this point? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of weird. But fine. But you see that it's giving anyway an error, so... Well, it's not giving an error, it's giving a warning. Maybe we can leave with the warning. Report rate. L value float. L value float. Okay. These are actually floating. I don't understand why we have so many of those, but fine. Uh-oh. What? You serious? Is it telling me that this is double or what? Why is complaining about this? The template instantiation context is I see it is this lookup. Okay. Lookup find string name text name. Well, depends what the name is, I guess. He's saying to use that. I think we are hitting this problem everywhere. These are really errors now. But should we learn it? Should we learn a bit more about this? Because I don't understand. So some of these are really strings. So why? I don't know why it's deleting the freaking thing. I don't know if this will be an error or not. Relation hides global. Really? I don't know if we have a relation type. Can you call it relation type? Unreachable code. Unreachable code. What is this? Here we are inside fparser. Include extra parser identifier inch. What is this thing? Oh my. Is he saying it is unreachable because this thing is already returning, or? Holy fuck. I hope I never have to modify this. But it seems that now we have to. He's saying that this code is unreachable now. Because probably the return comes from here, but I don't know if I agree, because, I mean, is this always returning something? Like, there is a while, right? And the while is ending here. And then here there is a bunch of define. Define L0 return. Is because he's seeing this return and so he's messing up, or what? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know if he's not parsing it fully and so is confusing itself with this return that probably is I mean, I can comment it out, but if then I need to return 0, right? I can comment it out, but if I comment it out and then it's not working, it's GG, yeah? Because fuck. This one may be a problem, but we see. This is the usual. Wow. Failed is not a member of this? You serious? Failed doesn't exist anymore. Okay, well. Type. Why? Ah, it's called type failed. Oh, okay, fine. I mean, that's easy. That was easy. Already at goal? Yeah. What? Do I have to add type here? Or? I don't know if it's the same though. Is it the same or no? Hello, vibing. Hello, making real things. Hello. You are in focus mode, yeah. I'm trying to solve this. Yeah, we're trying to move to Unreal Engine 5.4.3 because I think that 3 patches should be enough to make it stable. But I don't know what is the difference between because the compiler is throwing an error. Let me see how this thing is. Yeah, it's inside. Yeah, it's inside type. Yeah. I don't know why they added this type, but fine. I think it's okay. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. We can just add type and I think it's okay. So we are trying to go through all the errors that the new compiler, because we have a new compiler kind of, you know, rules and things, and yeah. So we are trying to see yeah, actually this is a bit cryptic, huh? I mean, why what is this thing? If not enable max capacity return true. Well, because at the moment enable max capacity is false, but max size is disabled. Okay. Is it? Bro, but this is not very good. Like, should I have an else? Is there an else thingy? No. He likes it this way? Okay, he likes it this way. I guess. I don't know if he likes it though. Because you see that he's saying that he's unreachable. I know he's unreachable because at the moment he's enabled, but when I will disable... So, can you please keep it or no? Yeah, I don't want to remain too behind, right? In terms of Unreal Engine releases, because moving slowly, I mean, you move like a few releases is okay, but if you then do a major jump, you know, so many things change that you just cannot do it. I don't understand this too much. I don't understand if I will get the same error again on this kind of underscore, right? So that all this PTR, right? All this get property, which are actually char pointers, because they are coming from scriptable variables. That's super annoying. I think I just did something stupid. No, I didn't. Unreachable code in list. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, yo, 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 yo. These ones are a problem. Because there is a library that we use, which is the script, the math script parser, right? And that is written in C in a very cryptic style, I think by purpose, by the way. So it's like if the library has been compressed, like a bit the same stuff that you do with JavaScript libraries, right? I think they did something similar. And let me see. End position. Cache value for end position, right? So this is something that I'm really scared changing, because there is a function that is getting the end position and is actually passing it through. And this one is saying that this one is hiding, right? It's saying that this one is hiding, but actually I am passing to this. Yeah, I'm passing to this the end position, right? So if this is passed by reference, why saying that is hiding the class variable? It is because inside the function it leaves as a separate variable, and so you should have a different name anyway. That's very confusing, but probably that's true. Reference, no, variable by reference hides class member. No. Declare parameter with the same shadow member variable is fine, except when the class member variable belongs to the dependent base class. In the case there is not a way to function. No. None of this is passing it by reference. Anyway, I think we don't have a way out of it. I think we don't have a way out of it. I just wanted to find an explanation, but I think the explanation is the one that I just said. So that when, even if you pass a variable by reference with same name, variable by reference, variable passed by reference with same name of class variable. But anyway, I have to change it. So I can search as much as I want, but I have to change it. I just wanted to be sure of pass by reference using the operator on the parameter. Yep. You see that here he called it X, right? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, yeah, that is a good example, right? So actually it's passing Y, but inside the function is calling it X, and anyway is changing the top. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no matter what, you know, the one inside the variable, the one inside the function, even if so okay, I mean it's fine. Now we just have to be sure that we change it. Oh my god, freaking everywhere. Okay. Can I replace within a scope? Can I refactor this within a scope or not? Refactor, rename. Yeah, my problem is that if I do it, the class field. No. This is going to be to make a mess. It is going to make a mess. You know what I can do? I can search and replace. Can I search and replace only within this? Search in selection, Control H. Huh? Oh. No, you know what? Wait a sec. No, wait a second. I don't want to make a mess. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it externally. GG. I know it's a bit silly, but I want to be sure that I don't mess up. So end pause match case will become my end pause. And end sector will become my end sector. Okay, like this, I'm sure that I'm not messing up. It is also changing variables that are outside of this scope, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we are working with stuff, you know, that is pretty deep into our code, and I mean these changes in theory are not that much risky, but still there is a level of risk, right? Because the retesting this core stuff is not simple. I tell you, it's not simple. Retesting this, not simple. So this is why I'm very cautious, right? In doing anything special here. I'm trying to be very cautious. And trying to do it in a way that we don't break stuff. If I miss one of those, it will be obviously broken. Client PID unbox. Create player couldn't load character data for client get PID. Yeah, that is a percentage D actually. Declaration of data, ICE class mem, oh GG. Yeah, when we go into that parser, I don't know what I can do. There is a fear that I always had that those libraries would just become obsolete at a certain point and they would not work anymore with the new compilers. And it seems that we are reaching the point now. But let's see. Entity manager. We skip this for now. We will see if we need it in the future. Okay, there's an easy one. There are a lot of unreachable codes. I don't know why. What? Unreachable code, huh? What? I think he's messing up. No? What is this, by the way? I don't think this one is needed, no? I mean, I don't really know why this is needed. Because define, okay, because there is the wall define. Do you need it also on the last one? Because maybe it's complaining about this last one. Maybe. Or not. Yeah, because this define is the define of the make type ID. Yeah, that you say name and then it's creating all of this for you, right? And but if for some reason he's saying unreachable code, like if I don't know. This was a bit weird. Because this symbol is just saying continue to the next line, right? Why there is a list.h? So something that is inside inline at server char 947 ps server char. Wait. This thing confused me. Where is our source? Okay, the source is here. PS server char is here at line 947. Ay, 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 ay. Holy shit. This is something. Oy, 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 oy. So this was never executed, huh? I mean, if this parenthesis is correct, right? If this parenthesis is correct, no, but if the current item we just continue and we don't plus plus, then this is an infinite loop. No? I think it is. If we don't go to the next item, this function will never end. Right? I mean, this should go before the continue. Probably this never happens, right? Probably this never happens. It never happens that the pointer is invalid. But I will move it up, but I put a comment here because I'm pretty scared about this change, because there is actually there is something that is working in our inventory system, and if it's something that I don't want to break, is really the inventory system, right? But to me, this is an infinite loop, right? Because you say while. Well, in theory, okay, no, in theory, no, because if this pointer is null, right? Yeah, probably this is unnecessary, or is even detrimental, because you will not be able to increment it because it was already null. Yep, probably. No, this is probably worst. This is probably a worst idea, because we are trying to increment something that actually doesn't exist. Okay. Unreachable code. Interesting. Yeah, because this one is fine. Can remove it. I mean, we are returning completed here anyway, and we are covering all the cases, so we are covering all the cases, so there is no chance that yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely okay. That is absolutely okay, boys. Sorry, I got distracted 1 second. Unreferenced local variable. Oh my god, we are breaking the balls also for unreferenced local variables. Come on. We skip it for now. We will see it if we need it in the future. What was this? Create NPC. Why is breaking the balls for the... Okay, fine. Freaking annoying. Okay. Fine. He really wants your code to be clean, huh? Which I guess is a good is a good thing for a compiler. But you know, sometimes you just want your program to run and not to be clean, right? I mean, but fine. Fine. I don't know how many of these errors we will have, but probably many. Probably really, really many. I have no idea of these ones below. They are super scary. If target blah blah blah, if return unknown. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is unreachable. Yeah, because the idea was yeah, the idea was this, right? That's badly written. Yeah, this was actually a mistake. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that he's finding errors though. I'm skipping all the ones that are .cc by purpose, and I hope that they go away. And I'm praying that they go away, but probably they will not. Is the character married? Return false. Why we have this return false here? No idea. Huh? I don't know. Unreachable code. Okay. Unreachable code. Prerequisite check. If character is not in a guild, blah blah blah. If the character is in a guild, check the name. Turn false, turn true. Is secret. Yeah, we are covering all the cases actually. Yep, that is actually redundant. Okay. The number of errors are going down quickly. I mean, we are at like just a few, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6, but they are all inside a CC stuff, and yeah. Yeah, we have 4 that are actually inside our CC optimizer code, and there's one I'm very scary of, or even opening in it. Okay, I guess we have no other possibility. I don't even. I think this is probably what? FP optimizer, right? FP optimizer. I don't even know where this is. Make bytecode CC. What is that? F optimizer. Cannot find the declaration. Sourced from FP optimizer make bytecode CC. F optimizer make bytecode CC. Is that inside a plugin or where is that? I don't think it's inside a plugin. I think it should be. I don't know. Because I think it is. Yeah, that is the part that I think may be problematic, but let's see. Maybe we fix it. So the question is, do we have a file called like this or not? We don't. We don't have a file that is actually called like that. We don't. We don't have a file called like that. So is this creating a fictional file that has this inside or what? Probably yes. And if that is true, I never understood this. I never understood this. Yeah, I think it is. I think this is what it's doing. So if we say line 40, I don't know. If we say line 139, right, then does it mean that I have to take it from because if I search data, I think data will be everywhere here, right? So how do I really know? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm about to break stuff here. Const type name, function, data. So this may be the one, you know, that is generate a code tree from the given bytecode. Yeah, but then the declaration of this, where is it? I see it. But here is using FP data, not data. So actually, how do I know where this variable is? That's so annoying. Because he's saying 139 off, but should I split it in two files? I mean, I don't think it can be this, right? Because this is, or yes, no, because it is the declaration of a function, right? So it is the declaration of a function, so it cannot be this, I assume, because it's only when you use it, right, that you get the so it cannot be this, 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 it cannot be this. So it cannot be any of this. Now, no, it cannot be this. This I don't know. Basically, we need a declaration with data. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, this is exactly what I didn't want to go through. Exactly what I did not want to go through. exactly what I didn't want to. What the fuck is this? This is not my code. This is code that we got from the math script parser. I can write to the guy that wrote it. How big is this file? This file is insane. But none of those were variable declarations, right? So in theory, all these ones cannot be the problem. But here we are like at 4,000, line 4,000, right? While there it was saying like 139. I need a variable declaration. I think I will never find it. Also because these fucking variables are called a, data, and mul, so they are called like in the stupidest way ever. Why you call a variable like this? Ah. There is a declaration. This is actually a declaration. Bro, I don't get it. I don't know, this file is infinite. Where are we on this file? I don't even get here on the right where we are. Where are we? We are here. We are like in the middle of the file. Oh my god. There is another declaration, huh? No, I cannot change this. There is another declaration. Should I read better? Should I read better here the thing? Let me read it better. Maybe it tells me. Maybe it tells me. Made by code declaration of data id class member. See declaration of FP optimizer code 3 value data with value double. FP optimizer code 3 data. FP code 3 value be compiled with T double. Code 3 reference while compiling optimizer code 3 in function double optimize. Function parser base optimize. $13,000 lines. Oh my god. Jesus. No. Where is data in here? I don't understand. Do you see a data? I don't see a data in this function. I don't see a data in this function. I have to go. M data stack size, M data stack size, define, use 3 eval, define M data stack, define whatever. Where do you see this freaking template? Because it's through a template function, parse base type optimize. I don't know, guys. Yeah, the problem is that I cannot suppress this error, I guess. So it's just, I mean, okay, let's try another one. Maybe another one is helping us a bit to understand the problem. So he's saying that logic collection HH is declaration of mul highest previous local. So reference of mul, the template instantiation context, the oldest one first. So it seems that this thing is used like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Right? It's used 9 times. Is all used with double value, so in theory is already correct. I mean, at least it's not messing up, right? But he's saying generate from data, right? So he's basically saying that this, I mean, I can change this, but here is speaking about multiply. Where is multiply here? Multiply is inside of this function here. Then it is just used, and then is inside of this as well. Rehash. But it seems to be a completely different constant folding. No, I don't understand. What is the problem here? Constant folding multigroup. Okay, is here, right? Constant folding multigroup. So basically what he's saying is that here we are declaring a code tree value mul that we are then rehashing and doing whatever we want, and this thing is leaving in this space, right? So it's declared here, but actually, yeah, exactly, but actually this one yeah, but actually this one is hiding a declaration so how do I see the previous declaration? Huh? Code 3 mul. This is in line 3240, which is just below 3240. Yeah, but it's a complete 32. What? What the fuck is going on? Ah, yeah, because it's 3240. Anyway, this one seems to live inside this code, right? I mean, it seems to live from here to here. So if you want to change it, I mean, if I change it, I don't think I'm gonna do damages here. But I'm surprised that like mul is duplicated, but like pov is not duplicated, right? In theory, all the functions are treated the same. So why this one is, which by the way is disabled. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to change this one and see if it goes away. And maybe it's because it's considering both definitions, but at the moment the definition we have it disabled, right? So now the only point is code 3 value mul set of code cmul. So it's basically using a different multiplication. Where is it? No, it's the same. cmul set parameters move list second. Set parameter move by float okay. So it's changing the way the parameters are provided to the multiplication function. So but then it does nothing with this, right? Well, it's doing rehash. I don't know what this rehash is doing. Maybe this rehash is the key to. This is beyond my comprehension at the moment. But I think the easiest for me would be to change this guy, right? And to say, I don't know if then it goes on. I can try to change this piece, right? And we call it mul2 or something like that, right? So we basically change it to mul2, and we see if we get the mul error again or not, because that anyway is living in this space. So I think it should not do damages. But I think that this one is the easy one, because this one is used only in one place, right? Now we get exactly the same problem. We get exactly the same problem. So it's not this. So it's not this. And it's still 9. It's still 9 points. So this basically did nothing. Strange though, because the multi-group constant folding mul group, right? So we are inside of this. So it's still saying that const folding mul group is still using mul duplicated. So it means that this mul as well, right? This mul as well is overriding the father. I am a bit scared of doing this change, because retesting this code is a complete mess. But fine, I have no other solution. I mean, the one solution I have is to write to the owner of this. There is a guy that does this. So this guy, this Joel whatever, and this Joel whatever is the guy that I contacted a long time ago. and gave us the grant to use this thing. Let me see if I still have 1 second. There should be the email somewhere. License. Sorry, I don't want to expose his email. 1 second. Let me just open it separately. Yeah, on 15 February 2017, grant the permission to Atomic Blue for the use of the Fair Parcel Library, a second version of the project plan for the following 2 grants. Can you provide source code instead of the object code? Exactly. Yeah. I can contact this guy. I should have his email and say, hey guy, your code is broken now. There was 2017, so I mean, maybe they even have a new version somewhere, right? Yeah, exactly. They have it on GitHub, but is this version compatible with the one that we have? No idea. We have version 4.5.2. Okay, this one is older. This one is older. This one is older than the one that we have. Interesting. So maybe they published an older one, I don't know. Maybe the one that we have is not available. Maybe it's just in another repository. Yeah, there is here. Yeah. Okay, that is a big issue. I think that I cannot solve it easily. But the mule went away. The mule went away. Now it is working. I don't know, but it actually went away. He actually went away. It did. I mean, I can retest everything, but bro, code 3 value in function parse double optimize, a little victory. Well, yeah, I mean, the fact that but it doesn't mean that it works, right? It just means that it compiles, which is not a real victory, but yeah, it's a little victory. Is a small victory. But it is a struct, right? So a struct cannot mess up with that. I don't understand the error here, right? Because it's saying data is data I mean, it can be this one, right? We will never know. There are like 3 million data here, like 3 millions. So how do I know? How do I know? And this file is huge. It's like 30,000 lines, right? So it's insane. And then there is another one that is called A. Bro, there is another one that is called A. A hides the previous declaration. GGA. GG variables named A. Let me see if I can find the same. Ah, I can find it here. Wait. We have a solution. Wait, we have a solution. This A, right? This A is hiding the previous declaration. Okay, this one is easy because this one is all inside this 4, right? So I will call them all A2 just because I want to be sure that we name them in a way. Okay, I did it already for me. What? What happened? What? It did it, but it didn't like it. What? Oh my god, there is a macro called A2. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's call it APS. Okay. APS. I think I will rename also the mul to wait a second. A so it's here and here, eh? Yeah, let me rename also the mul2 to mul ps. So we remember that is a change that we did. Okay, so probably 1A is gone now. I should put at the beginning kind of a disclaimer, right? Saying something like 2024 for Unreal Engine 5.4 we got declaration hides member, come on, hides member variable for A, and we renamed it to APS, mul, and we renamed it to mul PS, and data, that we will rename it to data PS, right? And we will see what the hell is going on. In theory, it should be fine. Okay, I understand how to do it, right? So I go here, I search in... I search... But here data is not present. Cannot initialize local variable table. Oh my god. Why? Holy shit. That is a more complex one. That is a more complex one, my boys. Declaration of data hides class member, but actually here we don't find it, right? We don't find it. So if we don't find it in Rider, it means there is probably a code that at the moment is in the if def, right? Is inside an if def. So is a data inside an if? So is a data inside an if def? I think. Bro, there are 71. How the hell? Yeah, like this one, for example. Where is this debug substitutions? Debug substitutions. Let me try this and then see if we find the data thingy. No, because now we have uncovered more code, right? And I was hoping. No, so it's not inside. It's not inside that code. Okay, I have to go. I wanted to finish the errors tonight, but it seems it's not possible. It's too complex. This part is too complex, and I don't know. Now the problem is that it's the same. If I do like this, it's the same function, and so it's not. Because I wanted to see if it was giving me the data issue, right? Like this one, right? Okay. Yeah, this one is one thing that I was fearing, right? I was saying, hey, one day this will happen, and that day is today. That day is definitely today. Okay, we will continue a bit tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea. Also remember that we have a game that is actually a new release that is out, which is release 0744, which is playable. So if you want to download it and play it, let me know what you think. That would be nice. If not, I will see you tomorrow evening, which actually will probably be the last stream before my summer holidays. So you should be present tomorrow evening, and yeah, I will see you there. Bye bye. Bye.